Hey folks, this is Steve Sanson, President of Veterans of Politics International. And I don't know if you guys know, recently, Chief Judge Jerry Weiss from the Clark County District Court Division went down to the legislatures in Carson City and wanted 18 more new judges. And I believe 9 of them is supposed to be for family court. But guess what? In the 6 years ago, family court got 6 more judges. So I don't know what the problem is. But anyways, let me tell you what the problem is. The problem is this. On Fridays, hardly any Clark County District Court judges work. They don't work on Fridays. There is exactly 20 elected judges here in family court that's supposed to be here today on a Friday because they don't work Monday through Thursdays. They work Monday through Fridays. They're supposed to be here on a Friday. Either they worked half day and gone by 12, or they didn't come to work at all. Only two judges were on the bench today that I saw that's here today after 12 o'clock, after lunchtime. Only 2 judges. Those judges are Bill Henderson and Michelle Mercer. Every other judge is not here. So we got 18 judges that are not working a full-time schedule, but yet they want 18 more judges to fill the bench. They're not even here at work. Let me tell you something. If the legislature approves a judge, they have to pay for the JEA, which is a judicial executive assistant. They have to pay for a marshal. They have to pay for a law clerk, and they have to find a place to house these judges. The problem is there's a lot of judges that work their asses off, and there's a lot of judges that don't. Here's the situation. Let's get rid of the judges that don't work a 40-hour work week and keep the judges that do. And maybe by then, the workload will go down and we don't have to hire the same amount of judges. We don't have to get more judges because we'll have enough to suffice. The thing is, if you're an employer and your employee don't come to work, are you going to pay them? You're not. Here's the problem. The problem is that these judges have no oversight. There's nobody watching them. They make their own schedule, they do their own thing, and then you got District Court Judge Jerry Weiss is going to went before the Assembly Judiciary Committee asking for 18 more judges. Judge Weiss, the problem is you don't need 18 more judges. The problem is you need to tell these judges that we do have to get off their lazy ass and go to work. That's the problem. Until you do that, the workload is going to come and come and come and come and come. So, legislatures out there, if anybody see this, please pass it on to Carson City and let these legislatures know in the Judiciary Committee that we don't need more judges. What we need is non-lazy judges. There's too many lazy judges that's on the bench that are taking money from the taxpayers. Let's get rid of the lazy judges that take advantage of the taxpayers and don't work, and not put any more judges on the bench until we do that. This is Steve Sanson, President of Veterans in Politics International. I hope that you guys see this. God bless. Hey folks, my name is Steve Sanson, President of Veterans in Politics International. And I'm out here today at the Regional Justice Center and Phoenix Building. Last week, we were at the family courthouse. And the reason why I'm out here is because the Chief Judge, Judge Jerry Weiss, is trying to get 18 more district court judges, saying that case overload and blah, blah, blah. But throughout the years, I was told that there's a lot of judges, district court, that they don't work on Fridays. I don't know why they don't work on Fridays. Maybe they want a 3-day holiday. But I was told that they don't work on Fridays. So last week, I went to the family courthouse, and there is about 20 district court judges that are housed at the family courthouse. And out of them, there were, out of the 20 judges, 4 judges were working that day that I saw. Michelle Mercer, Bill Henderson, Carrie Maxey was there. I didn't see at the time, but I found out that she was there. Suni Bailey was teaching a class that day. That's why she wasn't there, but she was actually working. Now, today, I went to the Regional Justice Center, and I went to the Phoenix building, and the judges that I saw that was on the bench were Tim Williams. He's doing a real water case. Maria Dow, Erica Ballou, and in the Phoenix building, I was told by the marshal there that Jacob Reynolds and Annie Albertson was there. So I know that some judges are probably working, probably doing something different out of the courthouse. They might attend a class or two. They might be doing some CLE courses. Some judges might have an admin day that they're home working on cases, getting ready for Monday. But folks, take a look at this. Now, there are 58 Clark County District Court judges. 58 of them, okay? Out of the 58, we only found 8 of them that are actually working today and last week. 8 of them that was working on Fridays. 8. So that means there are 50 district court judges that's unaccountable, that's not at the courthouse, or might have been at the courthouse this morning but wasn't at the courthouse after lunch. So 50 judges. So tell me something. Do you believe these 50 judges, all 50 of them, had an admin day today? Come on. Be realistic. You know something? I think there needs to be an oversight committee. I think somebody needs to get a hold of Governor Lombardo and say, hey, we need an oversight committee on these judges. We need somebody that's going to go into these courtrooms and observe these judges. That's what we need. Before that happens, I don't think that we should get any more district court judges. There's a lot of people might disagree with me, but you know what? Like Donald Trump says, he's firing everybody to make a smaller government. That doesn't mean that they're bad people. That means he wants smaller government. I'm saying before we put more money into getting more district court judges, let's have some type of accountability. Let's know that these judges are actually working. They're doing an admin day. They're teaching a class. They're attending a CLE program or what have you, before we throw more money into more judges. Because you're just not hiring a judge. You're hiring a court marshal. You're hiring a JA. You're hiring a law clerk, and you're hiring another courtroom to facilitate these judges. So before we throw money into this, let's make sure that these judges are actually working. Let's have an oversight committee. Governor Lombardo, let's put an oversight committee together and observe these judges. That's all I have to say about that. This is Steve Sanson, President of Veterans in Politics. Until next time.